So the audio on this one might be absolute horseshit, but I don't care. I'm in a flow state right now, so I'm just gonna capitalize on it. So I was doing some meal prep today. Totally got lost in that, and when I started, I was really upset because it just takes so long, and I'm not a fan of how long this shit takes, and it's so annoying. I was standing right here back in August, back in March of June of last year, 2024. I was sitting right here, I was cooking, I was meal prepping, and I thought, dude, fuck this. And I went and subscribed to a meal prep service, and I did that for, I think, 6 months or so. No, 5 months, I don't know. But I will admit, so I'm meal prepping, and I meal prepped more than a week's worth. So right here I've got 10 meals, and the idea was to do, so I just miscalculated everything, so you live and learn. But I wanted to do 14 meals of one and then 14 meals of the other. And maybe it's good that I didn't, because I don't have enough meal prep containers to hold all this stuff. I really don't. So I don't know what I would have done. So maybe it's good. So look, hindsight's always 20/20. But anyway, so I'm meal prepping this shit, and I remembered that at work today that I was going to meal prep today when I got home. And then I also remembered that my chicken is still in the freezer. Hell yeah. So I thought, okay, well, while I chop the veggies and I prep the rice and I do all this stuff, why don't I just put the chicken in the cold water, and let it defrost or thaw out that way, because it's one of the best ways to do it. And so I did that, but I finished cutting everything. I finished cooking the veggies, the peppers, the onions. I finished cooking the rice, finished chopping the veggies and putting it into the rice. So I made cilantro lime rice with pinto beans, and it was actually very good. Made some veggies and stuff. Said that 8 times now, great. And it was very good. Also chopped the potatoes, diced them up with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and just baked them. And I actually think those are incredible. I think they're so good. And I think that right there was enough for me to feel good about meal prep, because I made food that I actually like. And the shitty part about all this is it's now 7:55 p.m. It's March 3rd, 2025. And I don't have chicken prepped right now because it's still frozen. So it didn't thaw out during that whole time. So what I did was I took it out of the big bag, put it in small bags, and then put those small bags in the fridge so that tomorrow I can prepare it. So that means back-to-back days of meal prep, which is shitty if you ask me, but it is what it is. So tomorrow, so right now I've got 10 meal prep containers full of rice, potatoes, veggies, and so the rice, potatoes, veggies, that's right. That's all I got right now. And so there's barely enough room for chicken, because those things are already packed, because this meal prep has about 1,015 calories per meal. I got this from Josh Cordes on YouTube, shout out to him, the meal prep manual. And it's got 60-ish protein, 120 something carbs, and then I don't know how much fat. But anyway, I was preparing those. And while I was doing that, I wanted to prepare that protein mac and cheese. I don't know if I talked about that on the show yet, but a week or two ago, I made some protein mac and cheese, and it was really good. And I just want to double that up and make more of it. So I bought all the ingredients to do so, but thinking about it now, I just don't have enough meal prep containers to do this. So I made 10. I was supposed to make 14 for 2 weeks worth, but I didn't even look at the ingredients. Amounts and conversions, so it's all good. And then with the mac and cheese, that's fairly simple to make. However, I just don't have the storage containers to do so. So whatever. But anyway, I'm feeling good. Feel better. So I just cleaned up my entire kitchen. It actually went by a lot faster than I thought. If the chicken were cooking while I was doing this the entire time, I would have been completed probably a lot sooner. And not to mention, I probably could have been cooking the pasta on my stove as well, and making the cheese that goes over it is so simple. Just put it in a blender. So I'd like to think, and this is just how I think, this is just how my mind operates. I'd like to think that I could have just prepared 28 meals roughly in about 3 to 4 hours. Now, when I think about it like that, that gets me fired the fuck up, dude. 28 meals in 4 hours, that's what I'm talking about. you know? Because if I really wanted to stretch those out, I could. I could probably just have one a day, and that would last me a whole month. And I'd have to meal prep once a month, 4 hours a month. That's what I'm talking about. But I need more storage. I'm going to need more meal prep containers. What I meant by storage is I need to clear out my freezer or do something. But I think this bi-weekly meal prep, that's going to be what I do. I might just commit to doing it on Mondays just to start my week out right. Because it seems like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday up till about 6 p.m., I have no problem sticking to that. But then Lexi and I usually like to go out and get some kind of restaurant food or try something new or something like that. And then it seems like if we don't do that, we just have a home-cooked meal. We cook together. And then for breakfast the next day, we do the same thing. We just cook something. Recently it's been French toast. Dinner time, we usually, last few times we've been going to different family members, but sometimes we'll just cook a steak, or sometimes we'll cook tater tots and a burger, or sometimes we'll cook, she'll cook for me, which is amazing. She's wonderful. But yeah, so the idea there is, even if I have all these meals prepped, I should be good to have them all be run out by Saturday. So that way I don't have them just hanging out in the fridge or whatever on that last day. And if I do, then I can freeze them, not a big deal, because I'm making 14, not just 5. So I think what I just said didn't make sense at all. But who gives a fuck? So that's the idea. So I think Mondays might be my meal prep day. I would rather it not be on a day where I go to the gym, because I got home around 4:30-ish. And so for me to just dedicate the entire evening to meal prep, that kind of sucks. I was doing my role play, my sales call role play, while I was cleaning, and that wasn't actually that bad. Matter of fact, I think that the role plays are much more bearable when I'm doing them while doing something. It's gonna sound crazy, but I've actually been doing them while playing chess, and I think I don't know what I think, but I think that it's easier for me to just stick with it despite being distracted, because doing a role play is just, I don't know what it is. It's just so dreadful right now. And today is, I believe, day 14. Let's see. Today is day 14 of Blade 1. So once tomorrow is completed, I will officially be halfway done. Holy fucking shit, dude. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. I'm just so annoyed, you know. This morning, I got out of bed, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to prep my food, because I went grocery shopping, spent almost $500 on groceries and a lot of stuff around the house. Got loaded up, and I thought, hell yeah, I'm about to prep lunch. I'm going to get all my stuff ready, because I've been slacking with that. And because I'm going to be straight up, I had to take a fat shit this morning, and so that took up some time. And because of that, because I had to handle some shit, I was running behind. So running behind. Wow, that's double right there. And I get down to the kitchen, and I see that it is 4:35. And that's about when I like to leave for work, to ensure that I'm not late. The latest I can leave safely is about 4:40, and then I'm really pushing it to go to work on time by 5. So, and I consider on time being walking into the building at the time that I'm supposed to be there. So didn't prep anything, because I thought, no, I'm not restarting the fucking Blade. I'd rather starve. I'm not restarting this goddamn shit, dude. So yeah, ran the day with no food, all good. I mean, I went and got some Beto's for lunch, but that's that. So that's a little update. Oh, my phone's about to die. That's a little update on how today has gone. And the other thing that I loosely came up with, and it's not really anything crazy, but it's something that I want to do moving forward. I want to kind of share, I called it the progress and accountability log, which the acronyms would be PAL, progress, accountability, log, PAL. So you need a PAL. Everybody needs a PAL. So maybe that's going to be another thing I coin and run with. I don't really know. I don't care. But the idea is, and it's going to be specific to this podcast. So what I'm going to do is every Sunday, I'm going to talk about my goals for the week and what I'm trying to focus on. And then that following Sunday, so a full week, I'm going to talk about how it went and then what my goals are for the next week. And I think all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it to 5 every week. So almost like a power list for Mandy Frisella. However, I just realized that my clock on my oven and microwave are 2 minutes ahead of my phone. So when I was saying 4:40 is the latest I gotta leave, it's actually 4:38. The more you know, huh? All right, well, anyway, so it would be Sunday to Sunday. I would go over what I'm working on, what I want to focus on, I should say, and then come back and then report how I did, and obviously be honest as fuck and share the wins, the losses, and that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to it, and if I don't even record it, I'm still going to do it myself, because I got to make sure that I'm staying on track. Because I was thinking, because when I do these role plays, sometimes I come up with different things to say, and I think, oh shit, that's actually pretty smart, or I guess powerful. And one of the things that I was thinking about was, what would I have wished I had done? No, actually, so what I just said is true, but I came up with it on the show, actually. I'm pretty sure I said that either in the description or I talked about it. I can't remember. But I talked about, and it was yesterday. It was episode 500. Hold on. Did I write about it? Yeah, I wrote about it in the description of 500. So I truly don't have much else to say other than I probably would wish I started a podcast 500 days ago if I hadn't started one at all. And I think that's just one hell of a frame of mind, to think that if I hadn't started one 500 days ago, today I probably would have wished I would have started one in the past. And so when I think about life moving forward in that light, I think about, what is my future self going to wish that I had started sooner or today? There's a quote by Alex Ramosi, and it's something about, maybe it's not. I don't think it's Alex Ramosi. What would you tomorrow want you to do today? Who said this?
What would you tomorrow want you today to do? What would you tomorrow want you today to do? You have this decision in front of you, whether or not to eat the cookie or not to eat the cookie, whether or not to sleep with that girl or not to sleep with that girl, whether or not to say this particular thing in this particular way or reply to that tweet. What would you tomorrow want you today to do?
There it is. So hopefully you heard that. I play that on my laptop that I'm also recording from. But what would you tomorrow want you to do today? What would you tomorrow? Hold on.
What would you tomorrow want you today to do?
What would you tomorrow want you today to do? And so I think about that not even in the day context, but the week and the years and the decades, So let's go over it. What do I have? It's so simple. And my goal is to keep it simple as fuck. I mean, I'm just talking the simplest shit. And once I get this a week straight, I'll probably feel better. Maybe I'll do it in a second week. I'll feel better. And then we'll drop one that is no longer a difficult thing for me to do. And then we'll go from there. So really straightforward, very simple. We're starting with baby steps here. So March 3rd to March 8th, we have meal prep. So that's what I'm gonna do. No fast food, and I'm gonna make that so that it is also, I'm not buying snacks or anything like that from across the street or from where I work. Got to take my vitamins every day. Gym every day, which is making the schedule and adhering to it. So this for me is more like, okay, on Monday it's this workout, on Tuesday it's this workout. On Wednesday, it's this workout. On Thursday, that's the goal for me, because it seems like I'll make the workouts and I'll kind of just switch them up on the fly. And I don't want to be able to do that. I want to make sure that it's strict and I hit everything the way it's intended. So that's that for me. And then read daily. I didn't even put a page amount. I just want to make sure that I read. I have the book, The Daily Stoic, and I've been reading that. It's a page per day. It's got an entry for every day, for every date. And sometimes I just forget to do that, So I just don't want to forget that. So that's kind of what I mean by that. But I also want to read, period, because I'm almost done with The Obstacle is the Way. It's been a pretty good book. I learned a lot. Learned a lot of vocabulary, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm really excited really started. God damn, I'm really excited to start the next one, which I believe is going to be the ego. It's going to be ego is the enemy. So we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm going to focus on. I'm going to ensure that I get meal prep done this week. I'm going to ensure that I don't have any fast food. And I'm going to ensure that I take all my vitamins every day. And then I'm going to ensure that I hit the gym every day with the schedule in mind. And then I'm going to make sure that I read every day. And I haven't read yet today. So in the spirit of all this, I'm going to go upstairs, get ready for bed. I'm going to read. And then I'm going to take my vitamins right now. I did meal prep. Well, this is for the week, but I'm not going to meal prep every day. I'm going to meal prep once. So that's what I got. So that's what I'm going to do moving forward. So maybe that's what I was talking about when I said 500 is going to be different, moving forward after the big 500, halfway to 1,000. That's crazy. It's going to be weird when I get to the thousands. What I just did, all I have to do is do it again, and I'll be in the thousands. Hey Siri, how many podcasts have 1,000 episodes or more?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer?
Yeah. Always use ChatGPT, bro. Okay, it's loading. My phone's about to die. It's got 3%.
Here's an answer from ChatGPT.
Determining the exact number of podcasts with 1,000 or more episodes is challenging due to the dynamic of the podcasting industry. As of early 2025, there are over 4.25 million podcasts worldwide, with more than 75 million episodes available. While the majority of podcasts have fewer than 100 episodes, a small fraction, including shows like Joe Rogan Experience and The Dave Ramsey Show, have surpassed 1,000. However, precise statistic, and I guess I'm done reading. Okay. Well, I don't know how many are above 1,000. I'm going to say maybe 1,000. I don't know. So to think that I'm in that... Siri, what percent of 4.25 million is 1,000?
The answer is approximately 0.02353%.
So I would be in the top 0.02 percentile of all podcasts worldwide. So that's pretty cool as far as episodes go. Now, as far as listens go, I'm probably right there along somebody who just started last week. So all good, not doing it for the listens, just doing it so I can have some documentation for everything later on. Okay, so that's what I got for the... What the fuck is this? Yeah, so that's what I got for the pal, my little pen pal. Progress and accountability log. Now, the idea, I think, with this would be to just save it, and that way I can reflect on it whenever I want, so I can see where I started, where I'm going, how far I came, all that stuff. And just focus on the week, rather than focusing on some big arduous task or project. I just said arduous. Do you know what that word means? I do. I'm better. Okay, I'm done. The other thing that I want to do, and let's do it live. I'll do it right now. Every time that I focus on something with this PAL, this progress and accountability log, I'm going to add it to my calendar so that everything is nice and organized. So that's what I'm going to do. So I cleared out my entire calendar. I deleted so much shit. So now I'm going back into my calendar now. What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're good to go. So what did I just say? So let's go to the progress. So meal prep. So we're going to put that into the calendar. So tomorrow, let's put the gym in there first. Okay. So we look and we say gym every day, make a schedule. Okay, so gym every day. So we're going to put 2:45 to 4:15. We're going to put gym. And I'll go through and I'll change all these calendars and all the colors and all that shit. We're just going to get stuff on there now. Okay, so we're just going to put gym. And we're going to put description. Actually, we're not going to put the description. So we're going to repeat weekly on, custom. Weekly on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, It's going to be on Saturday as well, but I'm not going to go to the gym at the same time. So recur every week. It doesn't stop ever. Save. So we're good. So then on Saturdays, we're probably going to hit the gym around, I don't know, 10 a.m. So we'll go hour and a half there. Gym. So it's going to repeat once a week on Saturdays, weekly on Saturday. Save. Okay, so we got that on the calendar. Read daily. All right, well, let's get that in a sec. So no fast food. So meal prep. So tomorrow we're going to put meal prep, get home. So we're going to start meal prep around 5 o'clock. We're going to run that till 7. I'm going to commit to getting that done. So meal prep. Okay, what else? Meal prep, vitamins every day. So Siri, remind me every day at 4:50 p.m. to take my vitamins.
Okay, I added it.
Okay, that's done. That's on there. Siri, remind me every day at 8 a.m. no fast food.
Okay, I added it.
Siri, remind me every day at 10:30 a.m. do not go get Betos from the BX.
Okay, I added it.
Siri, remind me every day at 1 p.m. to not get donuts or treats.
Okay, I added it.
Siri, remind me every day at 7 p.m. to read.
Okay, I added it.
Siri, remind me every day at 5 a.m. to read pages.
Okay, I added it.
Okay, so all that's on there. Now, what time am I going to? So the thing is, I can read at work. I can take my vitamins at work. No fast food. Doesn't take any time at all. Hit the gym. It's already on there. Meal prep. So that wasn't much to add, but I just added some. So that's all we're going to commit to. Also, happy birthday to my cousin Ridge tomorrow. Tomorrow is March 4th. It's my little cousin Ridge's birthday. So, family, if you're listening, there you go. I got you. Okay, so that's what I got. So tomorrow, or I guess this week up until March 8th, the focus and nothing else is going to be meal prep, no fast food, vitamins every day, gym every day, read daily. That's it. I'm not going to do anything else crazy. So, yeah, just trying to keep the frame of mind. What would I want my future self to do today to better myself for tomorrow, you know? So hopefully the audio on this was all right. I'm in my kitchen. I'm sitting at my kitchen island. I'm on a shitty-ass stool. Probably have scoliosis after sitting here for so long. Got my washer and dryer going. Oh, you can probably hear that, huh? You for sure can. And my dishwasher's going. This is the most lifestyle-esque podcast episode I've recorded today, to date. Got my washer and dryer going. Got my dishwasher going. I'm sitting. All right. Okay, guys, well, that's all I got today. I appreciate you listening. Yeah, I have an outro now, so peace. That's it for today. If you got some sort of value or you were entertained, please consider leaving a rating on the platform that you're listening on. It helps a ton. If you are looking for a more polished version of this show, you can check out the Allegiant Excellence podcast, where I go deep into mindset, discipline, fitness, and personal development as a man. And don't forget to check out the links below and read the description. There are sometimes things written there that didn't quite make it on the episode. So thank you so much for your ongoing support in a guy that has massive ambition but nothing to show for it quite yet. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to listen and support. I'll see you tomorrow.